What's up, everybody? My name's Luke Rodriguez. That's Jacob Hopkins. This is Past Present Proof. Let's go ahead and take a look at the past.
So this week we're going to take a look at a cinematic masterpiece.
The fucking 12th wonder of the world, if you will.
Spielberg wishes he made this film.
It's something that changed my life forever. We're, of course, talking about House of the Dead by none other than
Uwe Boll. It could be Uwe. I don't care how he says it. He's German. It should be Uwe. So House of the Dead came out October 10th, 2003. And right now it's sporting a whopping 2 stars on IMDb.
2.
Not out of 4, out of 10.
And get this, House of the Dead has a $7 million budget. That's twice as much as Insidious, more than twice as much as the original Insidious. How does that happen?
I am at a loss for words that you get that much money, and this is what you give us.
There are scenes, and I'm not making this shit up. You have a zombie walking around with a net on his back that dies no less than 7 times in a row. So there's a point where a woman is going through water and she drops her knife like under the water, and then in the next scene, she's using that same fucking knife to kill the zombie.
The rain in one scene, it comes, it goes, it comes back, it goes again, and then it just comes back at random.
So it does this thing where it's like bullet time, slow motion, but you can obviously tell that this was filmed at a different spot because when it goes into bullet time, everyone's wearing a different fucking outfit.
There's a shootout in a graveyard. This woman shows up, 2 pistols in hand, goes to show her shooting again, shotgun.
Needless to say, this is one of the worst movies, not only that we could find in horror history, like, for this week, but maybe one of the worst movies you can find, period. Like, if you want to get your friends together and just look at all the terrible, horrible shit and scratch your heads and wonder, how the fuck do you get paid for this? Watch this one. Fuck you, Uwe Boll. Like, why are you gonna keep putting this shit in front of our eyeballs? We don't need this.
And then be pissed off when we won't give him money to make more.
Fuck yourself. Because that is so fucking absurd what retarded amateur idiots on that absurd website.
Sorry. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the present. So I'm not generally the biggest fan of PG-13 movies because you have to cut so much stuff out, but if it's done right and it is just, I guess, silly and goofy and cheeky and playful enough, it can make for a really great experience, and that seems to be what The Final Girls is going for here.
If you took Cabin in the Woods and Last Action Hero, that's what this film is, and I'm okay with that.
The production values are huge on this thing. It looks fantastic, but this is not like a widespread theatrical release. I'm sure you'll be able to find it in a theater depending on your area, but this is like a straight to, you know, digital on-demand sort of flick here, and we've been banging that drum for a while. That's where all the good shit's happening.
Agree, and there's a lot of, you probably don't know the names, but I guarantee you've seen these faces before.
I'm gonna check it out. That's probably like a release date kind of thing for me. It looks like a blast. There's not too many times in this genre where you can look at something and be like, oh, that looks like a lot of fun.
It was billed as feel-good horror.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I don't know what it means, but I like it.
Yeah. So, fuck, count us in. So that is The Final Girl. So let's go ahead and jump into our final segment, The Proof.
Normally we like to do a horror-themed drink, but this week, just to prove how bad Mr. Boll's films are, we'd rather drink Horse Jizz.
That's Horse Jizz. Now, what it consists of are equal parts beer and milk, and it's gonna do some weird consistency shit that will probably be similar to Horse Jizz, I assume. I do not know. The big takeaway here is that we would rather drink Horse Jizz than ever watch one of Mr. Boll's movies ever again. So let's get to the pour. I mean, that looks nice though.
That looks delicious.
Yeah. If we could just stop here, it'd be great. There we go. Some of that. Oh no!
All right, let's go. Let's go before it gets too worse.
Boom, Horse Jizz.
Oh,
It's not good. It's not good. Doesn't have as much of a horse jizzy taste as I had thought it would.
I would rather take another shot of that than watch Uwe's movie.
You know, that really wasn't as bad as I was expecting. So that was The Proof. And I gotta tell you, it's better than watching House of the Dead again.
It really was. It really was.
Any day of the week, Mr. Boll.
I feel less sick to my stomach, actually.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you. As always, go ahead and hit the like button right underneath. There's a little Modern Horrors logo in the bottom right-hand corner. Go ahead and click that, and there'll be a subscribe button. Click that shit as well. And as always, leave a comment down below with your drink recipes, because we do not want to find ourselves in these seats drinking this nonsense again next week. So leave the recipe there. We will drink it.
Yeah, we'll drink it.
We'll drink it. Until next week, I'm Luke Rodriguez.
Jacob Hopkins.
That's Past Present Proof.